Going over how to do the solo dungeon Hall of Illusion with the bosses Lionhead and Umbrakan. I'm doing it on tier 2 for this video. I could go up to tier 3, but I've only cleared it on tier 2 so far. I haven't done it on tier 3 yet, so I didn't want to risk the video. When you first spawn in, you're going to have all these little dwarves hanging around. Now after a little bit, they're going to spawn there they are, these healing totems. Okay? Now if you let them stay in there, they'll all heal to full health real fast. So you just gotta kill them. Oh, I forgot to eat my food. Don't want to do that. Alright, and just like last time, there's gonna be, there's two waves, and both waves are gonna spawn those. Those healing totems are gonna be a regular thing throughout the entire first half of the run. Alright, now they're dead. So, now we get to choose which of these buffs we want. Curse of Decline, I honestly have no idea what that does. Zone of Pain, puts some sort of AoE around you. I don't know if it actually deals damage or not, but I'd like to think it does. And then Chain Doll is the one I'm the most familiar with because I like using it on this round. The reason for that is it keeps all the healing totems right in the middle. See that doll there? It's going to reach out, chain them all in, and then you can just quickly apply your buffs and debuffs, and then just drag them out of the healing. It will drop one other totem, of course. All the ads drop their own. Alright, walk them all out of that. Alright, next wave is going to be the exact same thing. I'm going to hold them here this time until I spawn it. Alright, they're spawned for it. I'm going to just come to the edge, pull them out of it. Looks like those mages need a little bit more luring. There we go. So the first couple of waves are pretty easy, the first couple rounds, I mean. The first round has 2 waves, second round also, as you can see, 2 waves. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and destroy all the totems. Pretty sure that some of them are supposed to disappear after a while, but I don't know for sure if that's real or just my imagination, but I could swear when I was doing this the other day, some of them just kind of poofed. But the next round, you're not really going to want all the healing totems up and around. It's okay to have them in the middle, but you really don't want them around the outside of this middle square here. And I'll explain why once we get to the next round. Okay, there's another one. Okay, so now we could do Chain Doll again. We could do Zone of Pain or Blessing of Protection. Blessing of Protection is supposed to, you know, protect you or heal you in some way, but I haven't had that experience. So I'm going to go ahead and go with the Zone of Pain. I don't like using the Chain Doll on the higher level rounds. So now that we're on the higher level ones, we're going to come out to the outside, pick one of the ads, and now we're just going to start circling. So they can't drop those healing totems as easily if they're constantly moving. And once you get into the harder bits on the next stage, if you stand still for too long, you will die. It's a little brutal. There's a lot of damage that comes out. I don't think it's this stage. I think it's the next one. So after this wave, I believe, is the I would consider the hard part of this first half. But just keep guiding them out of all the healing. You don't want them sitting in that. And you want to get used to doing this kind of walkabout with them. Because if you don't, the next wave is going to be brutal. Alright, done with that one. Now the next one is the boss round, so to speak. There is a mini-boss. It's a dwarven commander, just like they have an open world over in the Black Anvil Forge, or whatever it's called. Alright, so for this one, I'm going to choose the Explosive Ignition. And that's going to just periodically drop bombs around my person. So just like last time, we're going to go through and just kill as many of the little guys as we can before shit starts popping off. Alright. Gotta get the big one. Okay, so, sorry, that wasn't the thing I was thinking of. That's these. You walk through them, they'll blow up and hurt your enemies. Pretty handy. Alright, so now I'm going to lure all of these. There's the commander. Now, if you kill him, the other ones despawn. He's the main thing you have to... Oh, right. The fuck? Somehow got stunned. That's okay, though. If we die, we get to restart this particular round. So that is helpful. Alright, start moving, start moving, start moving. And, oh, sorry, yeah, you have to restart the whole thing, not just the round, so we gotta start back at the first wave if you die. You don't get to restart where you were. I don't know why I was thinking you did. Mag back. So yeah, that final wave, so there's 3 total. So you're gonna select those 3 times. So since we did that last time, we'll do the Steam Tempest. And just kind of like the explosive thing, it'll pop up these little steam deals. And you can use that to harm your enemies. It won't by itself harm them, and you can stand on them too, but all it really does is just launch them in the air. So they can get injured from the fall damage, so... There was one. Now we're just gonna let those guys sit on there, and it'll take care of them for us. Alright, here's the next round. On to the next one. Alright, rinse and repeat, same thing. Now, just like last time, I'm gonna clear the mag back quick first. Then we're gonna clear the healing totems around the outside so that we can kite more effectively. It wouldn't be great if they all started healing while we were trying to kill them, so... Just trying to get prepared. Wave 3, round 3, whatever. Okay... Let's do that one again. So really you want to just kind of whittle these guys down as much as possible before going to the Dwarf Commander. Because these stuns are fucking brutal. And don't kill the last one. Up. So if you kill the last one, a whole new wave spawns. And that's not great. Alright, here comes the new wave. These stuns are real ass, though. There's so fucking many of them. So now we're just gonna... Yep, there we go. So, as you can see, once you kill the Dwarf Commander, all the adds despawn, and now we can move on. So the next phase of our little journey... going to be a boss fight. This is the first boss fight known as Lionhead. I recommend going with movement speed. So you see those 3 pillars or totems right there? That's going to come into play here in a little bit. So for the most part, this boss isn't particularly difficult. Block all of those. And when he does his little teleport here in a second, he's going to do a heavy that you need to block. That right there, and he's going to pop up behind you. Or next to you. Right there. Lock that one. So if you get hit by these little energy thing, these, little rifts, those right there. That big explosion right there, you just jump over. Alright, now you see these adds spawn, and there's a totem for each of the adds. So you want to go to the totem, get the beam, and then walk to the ad that has the same symbol. And that will trap it to the totem, like so. And you have to get all 3. Oh, fuck. I was too slow and he got me. Now that does hurt quite a bit. My block. We'll get one more totem before this is over. Block that. Jump that one. Alright, here's the totems again. Alright, there we go. Now it's going to chain him instead of you here in the middle. And this is your time to deal a little bit of damage. And that one was a block. I'm missing all my blocks. Lovely. Oh, that was another roll. Alright, totem time. Alright, where is this guy at? There he is. Oh, yeah. Where is this guy? Did I already get him? Oh. Okay. That was lucky. Oh no! I definitely didn't miss that, but whatever. Oh shit, dude. Leave me alone. Oh, and that was a roll, not a block. Keep blocking that. Don't know why. This guy doesn't hit particularly hard. It's kind of annoying. Now, you don't have to actually physically touch them as long as that beam that attaches you to the pillar hits them, you're fine. And there we go. This round is done. Pretty simple. Get my mag back real quick. Alright. Now in this next bit, there is no fighting. It's basically just a pressure plate maze sort of a thing. So you see the red X squares and the green kind of plus looking squares. It's okay to walk on the green ones. Once you use the lever, just run through on the greens. And grapple up here. And then it's just going to be the same thing again. Always on the greens. Now if you touch the reds, this is what happens. Start taking damage pretty quickly, okay? So you don't want to do that. Now you'll notice now here they start changing. There's a grapple up there, we need to make it to there. So wait for them to change. As soon as it changes. Alright, and then this bit, we can glide. If you see there's a grapple right over there. Oh boy. Grapple, thank you. And then we're just going to glide straight over to one of the green squares. And every time you get to one of these, it'll dimension circle so you can resurrect there. Now this one is a little bit more of a pain. You'll see why in a little bit. And that would be why right there. Oh, almost made it. Oh, hey, there's a book over there I haven't got yet. So it's really not particularly difficult. It's just, you know, a matter of timing. And not bugging out helps a lot too. Alright, made it. Don't forget to pick up the book. And when you get to here, it'll heal you up. So for this one, activate the lever. You're going to see that it moves around kind of like the game Snake. So you just want to, as soon as it gets down here, you just want to follow it. And it moves faster than you do, so make sure that when you start, you're starting right at the beginning of it, not toward the end. Alright, and that's all to that one, and then we just run up these winding stairs to the next area. Now this is where it actually gets kind of difficult. Is this next area here. Got stuck on nothing. Love when that happens. Okay, so this one changes very quickly. It's hard to keep up. You're just going to jump back and forth as they swap. So here's the difficult bit. The reason it's difficult is because of those. And here we are at the end. All there is to that. So now we're on the real ball buster of this entire place. Umbrakan. So, little explanation on this guy. He has heavy attacks, both dodges and dodges. So you have to block and dodge, and if you miss them, he will one-shot you. Now, he hits like a wet noodle. So you don't really have to worry about taking a whole lot of damage, but you do really need to pay attention. So we're going to hit the stamina. So in case anybody doesn't know, the difference between a block heavy and a dodge heavy is the shape of the heavy attack icon. So when they do a heavy attack, there'll be this purple symbol. It'll either be a circle or a square, okay? Now, if it's a circle, that means you need to block. If it's a square, that means you need to dodge. Now, this guy has a bunch of mechanics, and I'll go through them as we go. It seems to be that his attack strategy goes heavy, and then 2 dodges. Always heavy and then 2 dodges. Oh, I failed that. I wasn't trying to morph. Thanks for that, game. See, I'm messing it all up now. So it's already a wipe because I missed too many of them. If you miss like 1 or 2 of them, it's over. So at this point, it doesn't really matter. So that jump right there, you just jump when he does the jump like so, and it won't hit you with it. So he has several different attacks. He's got those, which are these kind of wide AoE type cleaves. Alright, here's the one shot. Boom. Okay, so I also recommend while you're doing this, zooming the camera out a bit just so you can see his stacks. So what I mean by stacks is every time you block, he's going to get a debuff. It'll show up above his head, and once you get to 7 debuffs, he's going to come over here to this little tree root thing, and he's going to be stunned for a little bit. But then it's just going to rinse and repeat. So you have to keep hitting all the blocks. If you miss any, he kills you. Who dares tread on my ropes? Like that. Alright, and then the next one is going to be one of the... Alright, and it's going to be another one of those. Now the first 2 are always going to be kind of slow.
Fresh blood for my soil. Your corpse will feed this forest.
So, that was a fast one. See, I've already fucked up. But you see, he's got the 2 up there from the 2 that I blocked. Now he has the 3 that I blocked up there. Now I'm already dead, so I'm not...
There's nowhere to hide.
Got it up to 4, but it doesn't really matter. Like I said, this one's particularly difficult.
Fresh blood from my gone.
Alright, here we go.
There's nowhere to hide.
This one will take you quite a while, probably. Just fair warning.
Who dares tread on my ropes? Your corpse will
So it's more
feed this
important to
forest.
pay attention to the damage in these. Make sure you get them than it, or more attention at his damage, not yours. You pay attention to, okay, I definitely dodged that in time. Whatever. Alright, now he's gonna do another dodge. I want to bring him closer over to here. That way I don't have as far to run. Ah, I was too fast. I didn't have a chance. Right after this, he's going to do another one. Got that one, so we're up to 4 stacks now. We need to be at 7. Yep. Missed too many. That's okay, though. Like I said, if you miss more than one, you're probably not going to complete. You have to perfectly get all of them. Especially at the higher tiers.
Who dares tread on my roots? Your corpse will feed this forest. Fresh blood for my soul.
There we go.
Your corpse will feed this forest.
The fuck was that?
There's nowhere to hide.
Alright, we need 2 more.
There's nowhere to hide.
Too early. Oh, this one's a bust.
Be gone. Fresh blood.
By the way, you do want the stamina for this one, because as you noticed, it's a lot of blocking.
Who dares tread on my roots?
And he doesn't always have the same, the first 3 are always the same, but then after that, it's going to be very random
Fresh blood for my
as
soul.
far as his attack patterns go. Alright, now we're going to have a dodge.
Nowhere to hide.
He's somewhat predictable, but not super. Missed that one. Okay, right after this jump, he's going to do another.
Nowhere to hide.
Now we're up to 5 again. Here comes another one. We're up to 6. We need. Oh no, I missed it. If we had made that one, we would have gotten to the stun bit.
Nowhere to hide.
Got closer that time. So some of his attacks, he has one specific block that is very fast, and one specific dodge that is also very fast. And if you don't get the timing immediately, you're pretty much out of luck.
Your corpse will feed this forest. Fresh blood for my soil.
All right, lure him over this way.
There's nowhere to hide.
All right, be ready for the next one. That was the fast one. I got lucky there. All right, we're already up to 5. The next one is going to be a block.
Nowhere to hide.
No, it's not. Fuck, I messed that up. Now it's going to be a block.
Be gone.
Oh, nope, he's just going to kill me because I didn't get enough of him.
Fresh
That's
blood for my
okay,
soil.
though. I've found it, don't quote me on this, I could be wrong, but it seems like if you stay a little bit closer to him, he has a more predictable attack pattern. The farther you get away, the harder it is to predict what he's going to do.
Your corpse will feed this forest.
Ah, damn it, dog. So the game can be a little bit buggy with the blocks and the dodges, especially if you have bad internet like I do. I'm running on like 60 megabyte per second internet. To put it in perspective, some of my friends are running on almost 2,000 megabytes per second internet. So, you know, like 100 times faster than what I'm running on. Now, maybe only 50 times. I'm just letting him hit me, really. It doesn't matter. I don't even have to attack him. I'm just kind of waiting to die. I already missed too many, so it's a bust. If you miss the first two, it's automatically a wipe. There's no way.
Each and every tree.
So there will be a bit of input lag, you know, because of your ping and whatnot, you know, your latency, your delay, whatever you want to call it. So there's a bit of input lag. The game does bug sometimes, and if you have slow internet, it makes it even worse. So just keep that in mind as you're going through. This reminds me a lot of Dark Souls, where it's very maddening. You just die over and over and over again, unless you do it perfectly.
Fresh blood for my soil.
Okay, now the jumps.
There's nowhere to hide.
Okay, now it's going to be the speedy one, I think. Yep, there it is. That's going to be the speedy. Yep, there we go. Okay, now we're up to 6 stacks, so when we block this next block, it's going to stun him, which is why we want him lured over by this little tree stump. There's the 7. So now he's... Oh, missed my block. Now we got a little bit of time to put the hurt on him. We're going to come to the middle here, because he's going to come to the middle here. Now you don't need to worry about blocking these during this phase. Just try to do as much damage as you can. Alright, and now we're going to have a rinse and repeat of the very first bit.
Your corpse will feed this forest.
I would recommend using your guardians at this phase.
Fresh blood for my soil.
Oh, I missed shit.
There's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide.
Alright, we only need to rock. There we go. Now we got him to his next stun. Alright, now it's time to kill him. Alright, now start heading to the middle. Out of habit. Alright, just finish him off here and we're good to go. Mission completed. And that's the Umbrakan fight and how to do the solo dungeon Hall of Illusion. As you can see there, cleared tier 2. I would imagine tier 1 is easier. I haven't tried to do it yet. I have tried tier 3 once and it was ass, so I went down to tier 2 yesterday to clear it for the first time. So, but that's the walkthrough. I hope it helped. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it down in the comments and I will respond. And I will see you guys next time. Have a good day.